don't force relationships with someone that doesn't want you, because if you do, you're telling them that I'm miserable, I'm lonely, and I'm desperate. That's some knowledge right there. Let's get into it. What's going on, society? So, I'm going to be keeping this short, simple, and to the point. However, if you all want me to expand on this topic or expound on this topic, I will. Just let me know in the comments, okay? Okay, I gotta say that these videos, man, making these videos is like hitting the blunt, okay? It's like sex, recreational sex. It's like hitting the bottle for me, okay? And that's good, okay? It's good that I'm using these videos to do that, all right? I digress. I went off topic. Let me get back to the point. Get back to the subject, okay? Not forcing relationships. Number one, don't ignore the signs, okay? I feel like there are people out there that will be able to vouch for this. There are people out there that will be able to say, you know what, I experienced that as well, okay? There are signs in everyday life that let you know the standing of something, that will let you know where something stands, you know. For example, me and this young lady, I met this young lady, got her number, you know, we were talking on the phone. We had 3 conversations, okay, 3 phone conversations. Each time, the amount of time that we spent on the phone got shorter each time. So the first time I called her was 30 minutes. You know, we were filling each other out. However, I didn't feel that connection in. That was a sign right there. The second call, it was 15 minutes, you know. So I'm like, okay, shorter than the first. Third call, 7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes. So with those conversations getting shorter, that tells me that obviously there's no connection there, because the conversation should really be getting longer if you're really getting to know somebody. So that's a sign right there. I could have either ignored that sign and said, you know, I'm going to continue to pursue, or I could say, you know what, is this something that you really want to pursue? Look at this sign right here. So a lot of times people just ignore the signs. You know, a lot of times they're just like, I know that this is what's happening, or I see that this is what's happening. However, I'm going to bypass it. You know, I'm just going to ignore it for now, or maybe things will get better. Don't ignore the signs, okay? Number two, listen well. And this is men and women, men or women, male or female, doesn't matter, okay? Everybody can use this template, okay? Everybody can use these guidelines, this guideline, okay? So number 2, about to hit you with that knowledge. They're gonna leave anyway, okay? Listen, they're gonna leave anyway. If they're not interested in the beginning, they're gonna leave in the end. So I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how beautiful she is. I don't care how bad the body is. I don't care how thick she is. If she's not interested in the beginning, she's gonna leave in the end. Okay, I just had another example. Okay, there's another young lady. I got her number. Okay, this young lady is quite attractive. Okay, she's quite physically attractive. Okay, she is pretty in the face. She has a nice body. She's about 5'4", okay, 140 pounds, okay, just to give you a visual. She's thick, okay. However, we weren't really connecting, you know. I just didn't feel a genuine connection, you know. I could tell that she had a lot of options, you know, and of course she has a lot of options because she's attractive, okay. So I had to let it go, okay? No matter how attractive the person is, if that genuine connection is not there, they're going to leave anyway, okay? So keep that in mind while you're out here trying to force relationships just because someone is beautiful or because they're really attractive. You're going to end up alone. You're going to end up by yourself anyway, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, number 3. This is the final one, okay, with this whole forcing relationship subject. Be self-reliant enough to leave them alone. Be self-reliant enough to leave. Get out of there, okay? For me, I know that I'm going to have to let a lot of women go. a lot of women that I come into contact with, simply because there are not a lot of people that will be able to fulfill the needs of the best version of me. Okay, the best version of me, that's really another frequency. Okay, once I find someone that's on that same frequency, then from there we can talk. However, if I'm out here meeting people that are not striving to become the best version of themselves, then there's not even a conversation. There's nothing that we can really build on, and there's nothing that we can expand. Because we're simply not on the same frequency. I'm becoming the best version of myself, so she needs to be becoming the best version of herself as well. Okay, and with that, I'm also gonna say, know your value, know your worth. Okay, because if you don't know your worth, then someone can just assign any value that they want to you. If you don't know your worth, saying, okay, I just want to be with you, I'm trying to force myself into your life, they're gonna be like, oh, this person has nothing going for themselves. They don't have a life. They need me. You know what? I'm gonna put them on the bottom of the totem pole. Okay, so they're gonna just treat you however they want to treat you. Text you whenever they want to text you. Call you whenever they want to call you. Hang out with you whenever they want to hang out with you. You're sending them good morning text, and they're waking up next to somebody else. Not replying to your text till like the evening time. 7 p.m. They're saying good evening while you text good morning. You know what I mean? So listen, take all that into account. Remember those 3 things. Go over them. If you have your own tips or you disagree, let me know in the comments. Share these videos if you think they're helping you, because they can help somebody else as well. Don't be selfish. Spread this knowledge, okay? Because I wish I would have had somebody to coach me and tell me all these things. All right, so spread that knowledge. With that being said, I want to thank you for watching. I'm sending positive vibes your way.